welcome to Mandi and Ezra Talk Shit. I'm Mandi.
And I'm Ezra.
And we just wanted to say welcome to the finale.
The official finale.
The official finale.
Part 2 to our concerts and music episode, because we did concerts in the last episode. Now we're doing music in this one. And
it was kind of fun to maybe dress up a little bit and stuff like that. And, you know, maybe we'll do, in our future, we'll do like some cool Halloween-themed episodes. And we'll talk about stuff from that. And we'll be able to wear costumes. And
sorry, the dog is being playful. We were playing tug-of-war before this.
And we're just trying to finish any more of these before Joshua wakes up.
Yeah, no kidding.
Anyway, yes, welcome to the finale. We are talking today about our big finale, our thing that is probably our favorite thing.
Music!
We
have touched a bit upon the topic here and there.
Yes, but this whole episode is dedicated to music we love you guys to check out, artists we love you guys to check out, and lots of, you know, interesting music, like different genres and different varieties. And we've brought up other artists and other musical topics and other ones, but this one is the big one.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. We got our concert shirts on.
Yeah, we are wearing our merchandise concert t-shirts. I actually fixed this one. This was a trench, like a quarter sleeve trench concert shirt.
Which show was that from?
This was from the Astoria tour. I love the colors on that tour. It was so bright and vibrant.
You can tell it's aged a lot because the colors are all fading.
But I wanted to be one of those weird chicks that wore concert shirts when she was pregnant, and this was a little snug in the waist. So I, like, cut it on the side and made it, like, big and pregnancy-wise so I could wear it all the time. And it was one of my favorites. And I still wear it.
It's one of those, like, comfortable ones, too.
Yeah. Like, the sleeves were always fine. It was just, like, the damn waist. Because, you know, you're growing a belly. You're growing a baby in there. Your belly's growing, so. But then again, you know, I have lost quite a bit lately. So everything I've owned is just getting, like, right big on me now. So I'm like, oh, time to probably get some new clothes. At some point. Oh.
Yeah.
But, so, let's talk about maybe different genres to start with. Like, what is a genre that you were first drawn to as a kid?
I want to say rock, like classic rock, heavy metal, and, like, a little bit of punk here and there because of my parents. My parents had a big influence on my music taste today. Before, as a kid, I was like, oh, what is this? Like, growing up. And now it's like, oh my god, I love this music.
Yeah, because they helped you grow up on it.
Showed me artists like Queen and frickin' Disturbed and Guns N' Roses and Metallica and frickin' Linkin Park. Other artists like similar to that.
Yeah.
Motley Crue.
Those are a lot of big ones. I, unfortunately, because we're a big generational gap between us, I grew up with my parents listening to a lot of, like, these, either, if it's not, like, really, the really old country, then it's, like, the 50s and 60s style music where you've got, like, you know, Elvis, the Beatles, the Beach Boys, the Bee Gees, and everything, like, remember, and everybody kept saying Robert looked like a Bee Gee the other day when he was here. I'm like, yeah, they're not lying. That's what they did, like, the 70s. They had clothes, and they'd look like that, and they dressed like that. That was the thing. But she grew up on a lot of those, and I was named after a really old country song.
Yeah, I was going to say that. Weren't you named after a country song?
I was named after a really old country song. I don't like the song, but, I mean, the song has a nice meaning to it, a nice momentum and whatnot, but I do.
Wasn't that, like, your grandfather's favorite song or something like that?
It was my papa and my dad's favorite song. They really love that song, but yeah. So that's the kind of genres I grew up on, a lot of the 50s and 60s, but my own, when I was, like, a young kid to preteen, I'd have to say, I guess my style was a lot more, like, poppy, because I used to listen to, like, a lot of Disney songs, Disney music as a kid. You know, that's usually upbeat and uplifting and whatnot, and then it moved from, like, that type of stuff to, like, 90s pop boys and girl bands, and then from there my music accelerated, and I've gotten into all kinds of different genres. I went from all that, like, pop to punk, rock, emo, metal, rap, And then now I'm gravitating a little bit more to like the country again, with everything that country's being mixed in.
Yeah, everybody's like going country now all of a sudden.
Yeah, but everything's also mixing country. Like they're doing like there's like this pop country vibe thing of music that's going on.
Or like a
rock country, or like a rap country shit that's been happening a lot lately, and it's really, I don't know, music's evolving in like an amazing way that I love. And it's exciting to see all the different ways and different things that music can evolve to and change, and I love the idea of incorporating all kinds of different styles of music into one. Sometimes you see really cool, talented people on the TikTok that pop up, and and they have all these different genres of music they put all together in one. You're like, wow, how do they do that?
And you find like random artists too, just randomly scrolling online, and you're like, oh, this is actually like kind of good, and then you end up liking their music a lot. And then
I share so many links of songs with this one. I'll be like, this song just popped up, and I'm dying laughing because it sounds so good and it's hilarious, right?
Yeah, who's one of like the artists that we just discovered like most recently?
Most recently, I guess.
Or like even like a band. I think that would be probably Melrose.
Yeah, so
Melrose Avenue.
Most recently, we had discovered more like actually around. It was a little bit before Christmas, I thought.
That we discovered Melrose.
Yeah, a band called Melrose Avenue. They're a band of 4 boys from Australia. You got, I think it's Sean, Jet, Michael, and Vlado. I'm sorry if I butchered that or didn't pronounce it right. I'm sorry, but 4 boys from Australia. They have this really cool vibe sound of like a punk rock death metal core, and maybe a hint of techno in it. You guys really need to look up these guys. You really need to check them out, because I have been loving their stuff, and they've got huge talent in this. Like, killer drummer, killer guitarist, bass, and killer vocals from all of them. They do a lot of screamo in their stuff too, which is rare for like a pop punky style band, but they make it their own, and they make it really cool. You don't really hear much of what
and they're small, like they're big, but they're like not like,
they're not super well known just now. Like they're just
starting to
coming up and starting out, and I think that they are like, I don't know, they're definitely going to be like a band to look out for, 100%. Something to definitely look out for in the future. I think they're going to be really big. So look out for those guys from Melrose Avenue. And it's
before Melrose, I think, was Fix, which is a rapper. He's a rapper, now he does like poppy.
Well, this is the thing with an artist.
He was originally a rapper for sure.
See, this is the thing. Well, yeah, this is the
thing. He still does rap. It's just a little different now, but it's got like more of a pop vibe. Sorry, I keep interrupting you because
I hate when she does that.
Oops.
So, if you want to touch on the subject of Fix, Fix, yes, he was originally a rapper, and he does get a lot of flack for having like an MGK maybe kind of look, an Eminem sound. That's, not he's his own artist, but that's the thing with all of these artists. Even if you looked at somebody like MGK or Eminem, they've evolved and they've changed. And when any artist does something and works on music, they always evolve and change, and that's how you know that they are actually a really good artist, because they're not just doing one thing that maybe they're good at. They're trying all these different things and seeing what might work best for them.
Yeah.
And what they feel like, maybe, okay, this might be the type of music that I actually should be making now. This is the type of music I think I'm really gravitating to more. But sometimes it takes them a journey to get to that point.
Mm-hmm.
And all artists do that, and all artists should do that. Like, even if we said, like, I brought up, like, if you ever listen to Mariana Trench's first album, Fix Me.
That was really good. That was just pure raw.
It was a great album. It was really good. It was raw, but it was also maybe one of the guy's semi-least favorite, because it's not that, like, all the instruments were, well, like, done all on their own. Everything was all natural, all, like, live and well done. It was more the fact that it wasn't as processed or a little bit more edited or digital as they have nowadays.
Well, it's a little bit of a darker album, too.
Yes.
From darker times.
But they went from something like that was really raw and sounded awesome to something that's, like, really upbeat and a little bit more dancey and poppy nowadays. But they've evolved really well with their sound, really well with their music. So, evolving in music is the thing that you should do if you're an artist.
Sorry, Shadow's laying on his back, And when he does that, he's like got like a really itchy back, so he's trying to scratch his back on the floor. And he makes these weird ass sounds. Rah! Giddy. He's funny.
But yeah, I love yeah. So I love Melrose Avenue. That's one to check out for. And I love, if you definitely do want to look into some interesting music, do definitely look out Fix. Fix. I think he's from Texas.
He's got some really good stuff. I really like some of his older stuff as well, because some of his older stuff not only does it have a rap vibe, but it's got like kind of like a punk rock, like metal vibe to it. And that was like right up my alley, like mixed with like rap on top of that, and it's like boom. I'm like, whoa, like this is cool.
Yeah, some people really know what they're doing when they try to mix these genres or put these things together. A different unique band, definitely, like I said before, was Down with Webster. They have this, I don't know, they've got a little bit of this like R&B, hip-hoppy vibe, but they also do like a little bit of techno, a little bit of dance, a little bit of rock, pop, hip-hop, all this stuff mixed into one genre. Plus, every once in a while, they throw in shit like, you know, trumpets and trombones and stuff. You had like really weird accordion things and stuff you don't really hear a lot of. And I'm like, I like when artists interpret everything like that. Like, when Josh Ramsey was doing a solo album, I'm pretty sure that there was a lot of people that just kept saying, you know, you need to at some point, put a harmonica in one of your songs. And I grew up with the harmonica from my papa. Like, I love that shit.
Don't you still have it too? Like,
I do still
original.
Have it. Yes, I still have the original harmonica, and it sounds amazing and everything too. But I'm like, people that can interpret stuff like that into a rock song, that's rare. That's rare, and it also, the song that he had it on was really great. But I think more artists should do things like that, interpret different sounds and different techniques and all this stuff. But we're also gonna, when this episode airs, we're gonna have like a list of some of these artists, some of the songs we're gonna suggest from some of these artists, some of ones that we think are good to us. If you guys want to listen, check them out. You can also give us some of your suggestions of artists.
Even if we like, I could always go out of the way to make a playlist or whatever, like to like Spotify or something. And just put, instead of having to list all of them, just put all the songs that we, like, suggest and stuff like that in one big playlist. Yeah. For you guys, and just link that. It might just be a little easier that way, and then you guys can check that out. Yeah. Killer frickin' song. Yeah. So, right now, I think I got a playlist of definitely a mix of, but I got, Melrose Avenue, Body Bag. That's a banger. I've been listening to that one lately. Fool and Beggar.
Yes,
that's so good.
That is a good song. I like, whether it's the acoustic or the original, I love it. But there's also, I like Through Hell. Like, that's a good song. And Vlado looks really hot in that video. Really hot.
He's really yummy looking. Can I just say that?
Yeah, you could just we'll put that out there. He's a handsome young man, and he likes the older ladies. So there you go.
There are so many women on that where, like, I think you commented, it's like, he's so good looking, but he's too young for me. And all these women started replying and be like, oh, honey, I would take that cougar title any day. And I'm like, what?
No, and if you don't care and he's just go for it. And you're like, whoa, okay. Like, some of these comments are insane and outlandish, but this is what you get when you comment on things on the social media. But, yeah, so.
Well, he's what, 25, I think?
Yeah, he's gonna be 26 soon, yeah.
Because I literally think it says on his Instagram, too, that he's
I think
like
all
25.
the guys are about the same age. The drummer for Melrose Avenue, not in any mean way, I don't mean this at all in any mean way, but it literally, the drummer from Melrose Avenue, Jed McIntosh, looks like a Temu version of MGK, I guess you could say, like a Walmart Temu version. They do look oddly similar, but it's not his fault. Like, it's just what they look like. And like I said, I don't mean that in any mean way whatsoever. I'm just saying in general, like, that's... They're... What? Why are you laughing at me? Because I said that out loud?
That's mean! Oh my god!
Well, I already said I didn't intend for it to be mean. I'm just saying he does look like if there was, like, a Barbie doll version of MGK, then Jed would be, like, the cheaper version. Anyways.
Shaking my head
in disappointment. But yeah, so check out those guys. They've got some good songs. We listed some of theirs. What have you been listening to a lot of from Fix lately?
Oh, I got a hair. Someone New has been my chronic go-to song. Okay,
Lately, yeah.
that is like, oh, I love that song.
That was a good one.
I think the first song I listened to him, like that he like listened to by him was Super Bad, because you showed me that.
Superbad
was so
awesome.
good.
Superbad was good. I really like Superbad.
That's in my workout playlist.
Yeah, that's a good one to work out to. I guess you could say.
I think it's called Underneath, I believe.
Maybe.
I think that's what it's called.
That's what it's called. You might have to confirm, but
Let me confirm that with you all real quick. Oh my god, what the hell?
I love a lot more of his newer stuff. I also love a lot of his old stuff.
Underneath.
Underneath, okay. What else is in your playlist that you listen to of his? Since you got it open?
Oh my god, I literally have like all his stuff on here. I really like his newer songs like Overdose and Euphoria.
Yeah, Overdose is a killer song.
I literally search up Fix. Yeah, I literally got like all of it.
Yeah. So yeah, you just knew there's everything in there. Yeah. And as much as he may not like to listen to it, or it might be like a different time frame or something for him, or he might have been going through something different that time, I do like some of his older stuff. Like, I don't know about anybody else, but that song Drip is hot.
That is so good.
Fucking song, man. I don't care how old it is. It is like, it's a hot fucking song. And yes, Fix is extremely, extremely nice to look at. That boy's fine.
He is.
He's so
He's
fine.
nice to look at too. I'm not gonna lie.
So fine.
Just guys that are blonde, blue-eyed, tattooed, tall.
It's kind of
like,
our,
y'all are just perfect.
kind of our weakness. If you're like, you know, you're like, it's our
We have a type.
It's like a kryptonite. If you got the blonde hair, the blue eyes, the tattoos, we're like, yep, that's it. That's for me. We
Like
love
me
it.
and my boyfriend, our song actually is Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah,
by Fix.
that's a really big like couple
Hit.
song. A lot of people have that as like a couple song.
Like,
It's
I
a good
know,
one.
like, that was done, like, the time that was done, he was with his ex, so that might have been, like, a kind of, like, weird period or whatever to look back on or whatever, because I know he's mentioned on his lives and stuff like that they aren't together anymore, and that was, like, a bittersweet time in his life when he recorded it, so he wouldn't change anything about it. Which is fine, like, but, like, a lot of people like that song. I personally really like that
anybody
song.
who has an experience of certain things that they've had an ex, not all of it's always bad all the time. Maybe it was something that was kind of nice at some point. You never know. There's a reason somebody could have been with somebody like that. You don't know. You don't know their story. You don't know their situation, and it's also really none of your business.
He didn't seem like he didn't talk much about it either. Like, he did like go out and say like they aren't together anymore. It was a like bittersweet time, and he just left it at that, which is respectfully. So it could have been anything as to why they split up. We have no idea why. It's
also none of our business.
That too.
And I know a lot of people like to know about other artists' personal life, but it's entirely it's up to him.
It's his choice if he wants to put that out there.
It's really nobody else's business.
Like, I could understand, especially it's also if she goes out and says this is why we split up. That's a whole different story. That's on her part. But yeah, so none of anybody's business. If he wants to share that information, you can share that information. Like,
they're called personal lives, apparently.
Exactly.
But yeah, and then let's see, what have I? Yeah, so Drip is a hot song. Fuck, that's a hot song. I don't know why, but it's one of my personal favorite. I think it probably always will be. But yeah, no, I really do. I love Overdose. Overdose is a good one.
Fuck, I love the Trench. When Trench did Down You, when we first heard Haven, like the album.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Down You was our go-to, like right off the hop. That's the one both me and Mandy gravitated to.
When I remember the day. I don't know if you were doing something or what, but I do remember I went over to like your brother and you, and I'm like, it's a good day. The weather's nice. I'm like, the Mariana's Trench new Haven album just got released. I'm gonna go jam it out.
Right?
I'm like, that's what you do. You take a good day and listen to it. And yeah, the second I heard Down to You, it just, I don't know, it drew you in. I literally like the harmonic-y violin sound at the beginning of it. It's very catchy and very, like, it picks you up. It draws you in. That's what you want in a song. And It's that one's one of my favorites. Down to You. I like the concept and the idea of the song too. Like it's well written, beautifully written.
One of my all-time favorites, though, which isn't from the Haven album, is actually from Phantoms, because Phantoms is actually personally my favorite album.
Yeah.
Very underrated album, guys. You need to check out Phantoms. That is, like, oh my god.
Yeah.
So good.
We could talk all day about Trench albums, but unfortunately, my least favorite one for them, especially right now, and I think it's because there's a lot of radio play and a lot of repetitiveness, was the Ever After album. Now, that was a time that their album was actually... They were blowing up a little bit more, too. Oh,
that's the one with Stutter, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the one. They were blowing up a little bit more, too. Like, each time a little bit bigger. But they were definitely blowing up a little bit more, too. But that one had a lot more radio play, a lot more repetitiveness on things like TV and Much Music. And it's not that it wasn't a good album. It's just my least favorite now because of how repetitive it was.
Because of how much it blew up.
Yeah, and how much people would listen to it and how much everybody would play it. And I think right now, the only song I would listen to off of Ever After right now consistently is Toy Soldier. That's it.
That is so good.
That is a good jam.
I feel like that was, like, so underrated, to be honest with you.
What, Toy Soldier?
Yeah. Because everybody talks about... So everybody talks about Fallout, Stutter, Haven't Had Enough, Desperate Measures. Like, those are... Yeah, that too. By Now. Like, those are all, like, the really big... ones from that album.
Yeah.
But, like, Stutter and Fallout were the two that, like, was everywhere on repeat for some goddamn reason, but because it was such a big hit. But, like, they're good songs, but when you listen to it so much over and over and over again, you're like, please, end me!
Yeah, no.
Toy Soldiers was so good.
Toy Soldiers is a good song. It had this... I loved watching Toy Soldiers live. They actually did do that live in, like, 2012. When they were
Is that when they came out of, like, the Jack in the Box kind of thing?
Yeah, that was when he came
like
out
that
of
tour.
Yeah, I know, I showed you a lot of those things. But yeah, that was when he came out like a Jack in the Box, and sometimes Josh would wear, like, this god-awful, uncomfortable harness around his groin and, like, fly out of the box or, you know, whatever they decided to do that week. But the idea and the concept for, like, Ever After, Fairy Tale, like, you know...
They did really good.
Toys, it was a really good concept. It had the very kind of concept that you'd want to have on a tour, and each tour that they would do, you gotta think of it as they're putting on a show for you, or maybe they're playing like a part and they're acting something out within the song, but they're also playing their music. And I think out of that whole thing, my favorite one was watching Toy Soldier live, because I like how like raw and raspy it sounded. I love raw, raspy sounds. And the other one that was really kind of interesting to watch them play live on that tour was Truth or Dare, because you saw both Matt and Ian playing drums, and you saw Josh on the drums while singing, which is a talent in its own.
That's, like, so weird, because you never see stuff like that.
Yeah. You would never really see a lot of it, but that shows you, like, how musically talented some people are. They can play multiple instruments, do multiple things, you know, that's what you want in an artist. You want somebody who's versatile. I guess that's the word I'm looking for.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna play a song.
Uh-oh.
By The Trench.
Okay.
This is one of my all-time favorite songs from Phantoms. My favorite album, okay? I think you know what I'm gonna play.
I do. I think I do.
By the way, this is owned by Marius Trench, 604 Records. Just putting that out there, just for copyright purposes. But this song is called Glimmer. This one's my favorite songs. We'll play a little bit of it. Let me see if I can skip ahead a little bit. Go back to the beginning. There we go. Oh, literally.
It's a good song. Good song.
Couldn't see you there and I got a torch I've been carrying.
Let me see if I can skip ahead a little bit for you guys. So that way you can hear, like, the chorus.
The chorus is where he...
About here. yeah, that's one of my all-time favorites off that album. And of course, should I play this one next?
I love that one. That one was a killer. You can play a bit of that one, but I was gonna
say what you're gonna say, and then I'll play it.
Okay, well, we'll play a little bit more music in a second, but I was gonna say that like I said, I did say that like Ever After was kind of like in my least favorite range because of just how radio played and constant it was on. But I don't know if I actually have a favorite because I've always found their music always fascinating and good. But there was definitely a difficult time that I was going through in my life with my mother passing and trying to deal with like some stresses of some family members and matters and all this other thing. And unfortunately, Astoria had come out, I guess, in like just kind of the perfect time of everything like that had happening. I had never been a concert crier in my life, but then, you know, this one came out and he had the one track on the end of the album about his mom. And
hold on, that's on Astoria? I'll pull it up.
And I instantly...
What is it?
Forget Me Not.
There you go.
Forget Me Not. It was a beautiful ballad, beautiful tearjerker for me because it was just around, like I said, it was really just around the time that my mom was passing away, and I had heard that song, and I used to sing it to her in her hospital bed before she passed a few times, just to, you know, let her know that I'm still here, I'm still okay, and, you know, she's ready to go, she can go, it'll be alright, I'll be fine. And
your mom was probably a big supporter with your singing and all that,
yeah,
too.
she loved my voice and my singing, and she would let me sing just about anything, but I always felt like singing that in the moment for her was perfect, and it was really nice. It was just a really nice moment, and this is the point that I also say that music it's a therapy. It has this power to sometimes heal and sometimes help you grieve and get through something, or it helps you feel like you're definitely not alone, like somebody else is going through, if it's not the exact same thing, it's similar, and they sang about it, wrote about it, and you're listening to it, and you're feeling all those things, and it's like an extra therapy. It's like literally to know that you're not alone in something like that.
It's like just very
I know, it's just a really
heartwarming,
cute, sweet story time that I really had to share, that I used to like sing that song to her in the hospital before she passed. But then Emily was going to play another song for you here, which was...
This one's called Echoes of You. Now, the song is such a banger. It has got the most funky, like, intro that I've ever heard in my life, okay? Like, when Mandy first showed me this, like, album, and I was like, whoa, what the fuck was that? Like, that is so cool. It was so different from anything they've done before.
Yeah, it was.
And I feel like that's why it's partially, like, another reason why it's so underrated, because this was such a different, but, like, so unique album on its own. I was like, bro. But it was also released around COVID, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So that didn't help much, but...
It was a good album, and it was an underrated album. I think they did a phenomenal job with it.
Yeah, so here's Echoes of You, by Mary Strange, and also by 604 Records.
Yep.
But here is I'm gonna play the beginning of the song, because y'all about
crazy.
to get your mind blown. Good.
I've never given in to madness, never given in to madness. I keep an eye on the chamber door, but I'm better now than before. No, I never really panicked. No, I never really panicked. You inhale till your lungs get sore, but that's not who I am anymore. But signs of whispers trail and linger, used to hold the corner of my eye. Those remnants of fading traces.
I love this song. But yeah, if you want the full song, we'll definitely put it in like a playlist or something. But you guys gotta go check that out.
She can connect a playlist, but also like below this, we'll have a public playlist of a lot of the artists that we, like I said, we'll talk about. We'll post some songs of stuff that we really think you should be checking out.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, that's just a little clip of it. That was a good one. You gotta.
Oh my god.
I know.
The song, the beginning, just do 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 do. It sounds like one of those like keyboards or like a keytar.
I was gonna talk about something just before, like after you played that, but now I forget. So.
Oh shit! Whoops! It sounds like it's the keytar because Josh owns a keytar. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if he owns it still, but he did have one.
He had it on the Astoria tour because I showed that video clip in the concert. Concerts where I had it.
I don't know if he owns it anymore, but like at the time we seen it was the Astoria tour. Well, you've seen it in the Astoria tour.
He's a big guitar person. I know that for sure. And
I wouldn't be surprised if he still had it because those things are so unique and so hard to come by now.
When somebody, like, especially it's both of us, we're very similar. But if somebody pulls out like a really gorgeous collection of guitars, we get all like, it's hot. It's fucking hot, man. We're like, that's sexy as shit. Right? We love looking at guitars. That's
it's amazing. Like, damn, I'd fuck that guitar if it was a real person. Like, shit.
Pretty much. It's like, it's apparently it doesn't take much to get us all excited or whatever, but it's like, oh, if you got like a good collection of guitars, that is fucking hot. We love that.
Didn't he post, like, on his like Instagram account or something like that, like about like a few of his guitars or something like that? Like,
yeah, he's always posting about his instruments and his collection.
Because then you can even go like concert.
Josh Ramsey's got a huge collection of guitars. So.
Yeah, well, even if you go through like old videos of like concert videos you posted or other people posted or just things like that, you can see like each tour has like a different guitar or something like that or a different instrument, and they're all so gorgeous. Like that one guitar that you freaking had the video and pictures of, like the one that glows in the dark. That was so cool.
That one, I don't think that one was the V guitar. The V guitar is hot.
Yeah, like, but the glow in the dark one, you know exactly what I'm talking about. That is such a gorgeous guitar.
That was such a cool effect for that tour because not only did their like mic stand and like some of their instrument stuff glow in the dark, it was just the whole thing had like a really good. It had a really good 80s vibe to it, and maybe it's because I am an 80s baby. I don't know. But I loved that stuff. It was like a great feeling in that.
Shadow, no. Don't bark, please.
Shh. Down. Down.
Try to get him to lay down.
Down.
Because he hears footsteps upstairs. Can you lay down?
That's really going to bother me that I was going to say something and I forgot because I got so distracted by the song. It's a good song.
But Astoria had like that Goonies look to their cover.
Well, yeah, it had the Goonies look and it had the like the 80s sound. Like the whole album had like a very
each one of their albums has a different like era and different like it revolves around a certain kind of like what's the word?
Well, I think you said the word, like it revolves around a different era or a different time.
Yeah. Oh my god, the dog is barking. Shadow!
Shadow! God damn it. If it's not the kid, it's the dog.
Right? He's fine. He'll come back down eventually. As long as he's not barking, really.
That's gonna bother me. I really want to know what it was I was gonna say before.
See, another good artist that I know Mariah liked. I played Melanie Martinez around Mariah, but
yeah, but her stuff's not bad. Now that you there's a couple of hers that you played for me that I did like.
Yeah, but also Jasmine Bean. Jasmine holds a very special place in my heart. As you can tell, I'm wearing a Jasmine Bean t-shirt.
What was that one song she had that I really liked?
Which one, Melanie?
No, I thought it was Jasmine.
Oh, there. Was it Off Traumatic Livelihood?
I don't remember. It might have been off that one.
Hold on. I want to, cut the camera here quickly so I can go through this just because I don't want to get copyrighted. So we'll be right back. Okay. We are back. We figured it out. So, that one song that we were talking about that Mandy liked from Melanie Martinez was Crybaby. But we were talking about Jasmine. So Jasmine Bean holds a very special place in my heart. And they're actually just a year older than me. So they're going to be 22, or they might have already turned 22 this year, I believe. Because I'm turning 21. So they're basically my age. They're only a year older than me. But the one, Mandy's favorite song off the Traumatic Livelihood album was Shit Show.
Yeah.
And I could play a little bit of that. So the Shit Show is owned by Jasmine Bean. Interscope and Island Records, I believe. We had to look this up. Hopefully that's correct. I'm praying to God. But this is Shit Show. Wow, I'm getting tired. There we go. So I played a little bit of that for you guys. Again, we'll put it in a playlist. My personal favorite on that album is Best Junkie You Adore.
Oh.
That one is like a very dark time, like about a very dark time for Jasmine. The song is like, it makes me want to cry half the time.
I know.
Man. It's a good one. But again, the song's owned by Jasmine Bean and then Interscope and Island Records. So, this one is Best Junkie You Adore. Oh. Sad. You can tell right off the top. When I first heard this, I cried.
Dreamless sleeps, unbrushed hair, weekly plates are everywhere. Bladder full, teeth not brushed. Don't judge, fuck, you're just so fun. I'm back here, hands purple toned. They've all gone, I'm far from home, and no one plays the game like I can. Kidney failures waving high, she's skipping round the corner with a bouquet to let me know I've not been a good daughter. I hate what I am, I hate what I've done, I hate it.
There we go. So that's a little bit of Best Junkie You Adore. That's one of my personal favorites. Off the Traumatic Livelihood album. It makes me really sad. It makes me want to cry so bad. It is such a good album.
So, even speaking of things that will make you cry, the artist that a lot of people watch his lives or follow him on his Instagram and his TikTok, the artist named Fix, had recently lost his best friend, his dog, Kato, and we feel you. We've all been there. We've lost someone special.
That made me so sad when I found that out.
And anybody can find this stuff all over, like TikTok, Instagram, whatever. He's always posting. But apparently, recently he wrote like a new song about the situation.
Yeah, because he was talking about that on a live, I think.
Yeah,
Like a YouTube
and so,
live?
I think it's like the 18th or so of April. This new song is going to be released, and I feel like you guys should all check it out.
I can't wait for that.
I know. It sounds not only like a beautiful song from the clip he's previewed. You can go online and hear a preview. It's not only sounds like a beautiful song, it sounds like a really passionate, powerful, heart-wrenching one that I feel like everybody could relate to. So I would definitely say everybody.
Well, all over like Instagram and Facebook, he was sharing his journey about Kato, like his dog Kato, and was talking about from the time that Kato was diagnosed with terminal cancer all the way up until he passed, and he shared it with us all. Like, he gave us all, like, a story of what was going on, like, allowed us to know what was happening, because we all loved his dog just as much as he did.
Yeah,
Kato was, like, a part of, like, not only his life, but our life as, like, fans.
Mm-hmm.
So, he kind of, like, we're all kind of, like, family in a sense. Like, the whole fan base, I feel like to him, from his perspective, like most artists, their fan base is, like, family to them. So, Kato to us was also family in a sense. So, we all loved him. He was such a cute dog. I'm so sad about that.
Yeah, it was a sad moment. But, like I said, it's unfortunate, but sometimes, like I said, even with any artist, something that sometimes is painful or something that you've been through gives you a chance or an opportunity to write about something that all of a sudden could become, like, the next big thing or, like, the biggest hit ever, because it's a relatable experience.
Yeah.
And like we had said about music being therapy. So definitely check that out. I believe it's April 18th. I don't know when this episode will be airing, but April 18th, definitely check out that song. It's called Grave.
Oh my god.
It's gonna be a tearjerker apparently, and it's gonna be like really, really powerful.
When
really
you
beautiful.
Freaking text me about when he posted, and he had posted, and you text me and you sent me that post, and you just go, Kato's gone. I'm like, what? Like, you sent me the post with it, and then said Kato's gone. I didn't even get to click on the post yet. I just saw Kato was gone, and the post, I went, no.
Yeah.
Are you serious? No.
We follow well and hard, so we can keep updated with a lot of our favorite artists.
I think it was like 10 minutes after he posted that you sent it to me, or whatever. And I'm just like, what's going on?
Right.
What? But I didn't see it till I didn't see the message till like an hour later. But you found out 10 minutes later after he posted the video, and I was like, what? Like, no way. That made me really sad. I was like, are you serious? Because he was just this cute little puppy. He was a husky.
We're doggy people, and we don't like to see anything like that happen. But, you know, I've also lost pets to cancer and
Oh, you lost
terminal
Chloe,
things.
I think it was, to cancer?
Yeah, and I think Kinder was natural causes. But either way, both of those poor dogs, like, died in my arms. So sad. So I know what that feeling is.
Shadow, come here. Come here. You're making me sad.
It was more of a assisted promote to, like, check out that song, because I feel like that song's going to be, like, a big hit. It sounds like it's going to be great, but, you can hear all kinds of clip-its and previews online. Just look for his stuff.
Yeah, he posts, I'm pretty sure clip-its on, like, Twitch, too, because I know he Twitch streams, because I follow him on Twitch.
Yeah.
I even joined his Discord server, because he was promoting his Discord server through, Twitch and all that as well.
I have so many goddamn social media things that I have to cut it off somewhere. I have to stop. I do.
I follow him everywhere. Like, it's mostly because I already have Twitch, because I stream on Twitch from time to time.
Yeah.
Obviously, I have Instagram. I already had Discord. I've had Discord for years.
Yeah.
So, I just ended up joining a server, because I was like, oh, I already have it, so might as well, I guess.
Yeah.
And, like, he posts updates on, like, when he posts and stuff like that. Come here, poopers. Come here.
He wants to play.
So, I get, like, updated on that. And, like, everybody gets pinged in the server, so it's like, oh, like, Fix is going live. Here you go. Here's a link. Go, like, frickin' join up. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay. So, yeah. I follow him on, like, everything. I even got, like, notifications on for most of his stuff. Like, for YouTube, obviously. And then every time he starts promoting something on Instagram for a story, and he's like, oh, go pre-save this on, like, Spotify, Apple Music. I go and pre-save everything on Spotify because his music is so good. Like, ever since you showed me him, I've been obsessed. I've been hooked on his music. It's really good.
He's got some good shit.
Same with, like, freaking any other artist, too, that's like, oh, yeah, go pre-save this. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, because the stuff's good sometimes. Yeah. Joshua has a favorite Fix song right now. It's super bad. I don't know. It's like the visuals in the lyric video or like the dancing soundtrack to it.
Come here.
But Joshua's go-to calm him down song is Fix is Super Bad. So
lay down.
Check out Super Bad, people. Like we said, we'll post it below.
Sorry, we're playing with the dog at the same time. That's more fun. It's entertaining. Oh my god, see, he comes back because he wants to play.
Ugh.
You're so cute, dog.
I know he is. I think the kiddo is slowly waking.
Oh boy.
That's okay.
No, but this kid is so obsessed with Superbad.
He loves it. It's the only thing that calms him down.
Can I play that? Can I play Superbad?
Yeah, there's no,
Does he have a record label?
No.
No?
No.
Or no, because he's his own artist, isn't he?
Yeah.
Okay, so I can play that, hopefully, as long as we credit that it is Fix's song. He owns the music.
Yeah.
So, I should be able to play this, hopefully. If we get copyrighted, I'm going to be so mad. At myself, mostly.
Yeah, and they probably just mute some of the stuff out or something.
Yeah.
Which is stupid.
Where the hell is Superbad? Hold on.
You missed it. Go
I
down.
did?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Whoops. Here is Superbad. This is Joshua's favorite song. Oh god, this kid's gonna wake up to it.
Girl, go get your pose on. Take selfies with no clothes on. Take 2 more shots, you're so gone. Go dance and get your vote on. Lights, camera, action, baby. It's your runway, strut your stuff. Make love so passionately. Head up every time we touch. Act crazy, let's get stupid. Stay up all night consuming. We both been shot by Cupid. Bottle it's all for you. I got game, you boys can cap it. I got wish you had it. My chick is super patty, something looks like Wednesday Addams. My chick.
So yeah, that's Joshua's favorite song.
Yeah.
By
Superbad
Fix.
by Fix.
Such a good freaking song. Like, I get up and dance to that song all the time with the kid. This kid wants to start dancing to it all the time. Like, if he's freaking out, turn on Superbad and he's just calm. It's
Yeah.
like, bro, he'll just start freaking dancing.
Yeah. Instantly. It's so funny and great.
I love it.
I love
It's
it.
cute. Like, it's so adorable. Yeah.
The other songs that Joshua likes to listen to that, you know, I've procured into his life, he's a very bit of a techno-y kid. I've noticed that. Like, he likes dancing.
Well, didn't you listen to a lot of techno-y stuff when you were pregnant?
A little bit, and also, like, I listened to a little bit of everything when I was pregnant. But one thing that I think Joshua just likes music videos that have puppets in it.
Mm-hmm.
So any music videos that have puppets in it, or like cartoony looking music videos, I put them on for him, and he
I
just
play,
loves them.
was it Here's the Zeros, I think?
Yeah, that's one of Joshua's favorites.
That's another one. That one's by The Trench.
Yeah.
So this one's The Trench. So Mary's Trench, owned also by 604 Records, I believe.
Yep.
So this one's called Here's to the Zeros. This is Joshua's other favorite song. He likes the video because it contains puppets. So I really like this song too.
Hey kids, do you wanna do what I do? I got sick, got kicked out of high school. I guess I kinda got
This kind of looking like Josh on the freaking video. Got kicked out of high school.
They don't wanna be near that, 'cause if it's selling records, they don't wanna hear that. A clean cut would do it like Disney. Well adjusted, trusted, trust me. Party anthems, get them dancing. Well, I'm the king of second chancing. Airbrush shining notoriety. They disappeared into the bag to go and get Heidi. Hey, oh, let it all go.
It's a good one. It's a good one. But,
Alright.
they, every time they've done, like, an album, they do some, like, in-between tracks. Are you done?
No.
I'm trying to talk. She always does this. I don't even know if you can hear me, but in between each album, they've done some like semi-unreleased tracks that they do, like some singles, and I think that was one of them. That one, and I think Pop 101, how he tries to teach you how to write a pop song.
Well, didn't he wrote Call Me Maybe?
Yes, Josh Ramsey wrote.
Not
Call
a
Me
lot of
Maybe.
people know that though, because it's by Carly Rae.
Carly Rae Jepsen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a huge hit too. But if you go and actually like look into it, like who's like the producers and all that, you'll see Josh Ramsey written on it because he's the one who originally wrote that and then gave it to her.
Yeah.
So, and you can find that information literally anywhere. I can go on Spotify and click on Call Me Maybe, and if I go to credit all the credits, it literally says Josh Ramsey.
Call Me Maybe was a huge radio hit too. Like
That was a good one. We used to listen to that all the time.
Yeah.
Like,
I remember I told you that. I'm like, oh yeah, you didn't know that?
I was like, no, what?
Oh, okay. That's something new. I'm full of interesting facts. But I think one of those in-between songs that they released, like, not off of the album, but those, like, in-between periods when they released, like, a couple of tracks. My favorite is Rhythm of Your Heart. I don't know why.
That was really good.
It's not even because, I didn't like the music video. No offense. I mean, each video has their own unique twist on it. Like,
Yeah.
I've always liked a lot more of the comedic videos that they've done when they've done a music video. Those things are fun. But, no, I didn't really like that video, but that song is just, I love it. I love Rhythm of Your Heart, Marinus Trench, 604 Records, so it's a good song. I don't know why.
I
don't know
really
what about
like when they did the Glimmer video.
That was pretty good.
That was so good. It was like, it gave off that really eerie, spooky, like, ghostly, whimsical vibe, because that was like their whole kind of like era and like design.
It was, it was like kind of like phantom-y. That's what
whole aesthetic
phantoms, ghosts, goblins, gory things, little creepy things.
I liked it. It was like such a like cutesy song.
Yeah.
But like the video just made it very eerie, and
Yeah.
that's what I really liked about it.
Yeah. Shit, what was I gonna say? It keeps happening.
Do you remember
have to stop talking about it.
I was gonna say, do you remember what you were gonna say during the freaking Astoria one?
No,
Still?
I don't.
Oh boy.
And I was just about to say something else, and I forgot. Must have been a lie. But yeah, Rhythm of Your Heart was a good one. And like I said, their videos are always fun, usually. But I think I've always liked more of the aesthetics of the videos. If you are quite a hardcore Trench fan and you've watched a lot of their behind the scenes of making their videos, you see that those guys, they have a lot of fun. They probably have a little bit too much fun. But at least, sometimes when you have a job like that, and sometimes some things are a lot more difficult and a lot of stress on you, you need to find other ways to release it. So have a little fun. Enjoy yourself. Be a little goofy.
Well, even like
weird.
the Trench, they have a few like videos online where it's like whatchamacallit, behind the scenes.
Yes.
My favorite was the Fallout one. I think it was Fallout where he had to run away from the explosions.
Yes.
Or whatever.
My actual favorite behind the scenes making of a Trench video and the actual video is By Now. By Now. The behind the scenes of that was funny. They got like a lot of really cute, funny story time things, and they just, share the experiences and things they got going on down there. It was really funny and cute. And then that was probably for me like their first ever like serious cinematic type of a movie type music video. Before that, they were just being silly and being goofy and having fun and and everybody enjoying their videos. But for me, By Now was like their first. It almost looked like a little mini movie to me. For the first time ever, they had done a music video that was like a little mini movie, and that By Now will probably always be my favorite video. Because I like that big cinematic style music video.
I really liked Desperate Measures, like the video, like the actual music video.
That looked like it was so much fun to film.
Right? Which one was the one that they were like got really sick from because they were like constantly in the water?
I think that was that One Love maybe?
I think so. And like freaking, I think that was also the same video where the TV got set on fire.
No, that was Celebrity Status.
Was it?
Yeah.
Where he's sleeping on the couch?
Yeah.
That was good. That was good too. But the one with the water, when they freaking like rooms flooding, everything, like it looks like they got like so badly sick after that one. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they did. Because, being in that much water, that's unhealthy. Things you do for videos.
Yeah, the things you guys will do for videos.
You guys are freaking incredible.
We enjoy the entertainment, so just keep up the entertaining aspects of the music videos that you like to do, and we'll always watch them.
Exactly. Goes for any artist out there, too.
Yeah.
Like, even for any artist that's, like, just starting out, too. Like, me, I'm trying to do my own music, too. Trying to create my own stuff. If I make it big out there, I make it big out there. And, like, there's, like, a few artists that, like, I would want to work with if I did make it big out there. Like, Josh being one of them, because, like, Josh is, like, a huge inspiration. So if I ever was to... I doubt this would ever happen, because, obviously, like, it's freaking, like, a 1 in a million chance. But if for some reason I got the chance to, that'd be cool. I would also like to work with Jasmine, like, Jasmine Bean. Or even, like, the guys from Set It Off. Or even freaking... even, like, working with, like, Fix even would be kind of cool, too. I actually, like, love his music, and I feel like, because I wanted to do, because he raps, so, like, if for some reason I was to, like, make it big and, like, somehow collab with him, that'd be cool, too, because I know he collabs with a lot of people.
Yeah.
He does. And I feel like he, like, would be really good for, like, helping me with the song, with, like, because I want to do a song that contains rap and singing, and he's good at both of those, so it'd be, like, kind of cool if I could get him to do the rap, but that's, like, in my dreams. That's in my dreams.
In your dreams?
It is.
You think that's unattainable? Sounds like a pretty good dream or a pretty good goal. You should,
if I work hard enough, I'm sure maybe one day
I think so.
it would happen. But, like, as for right now, it's just a dream I have.
It's okay. It's good to dream. Me, unfortunately, I like to, especially because of the kid, I like to, live life a little bit childlike or a little bit, childish, because I like to keep things light and fun, especially for the little guy. But,
you know who I'd love to absolutely freaking work with? Matt Webb.
Oh my god, Matt's solo stuff is awesome. When I first heard...
He's so cute, too.
Matt, you are adorable. We love you. You're gorgeous. All of you Trenters.
We love Matt.
We love you. We appreciate you. We appreciate your music. So
Oh my god,
keep
his
going.
music was so good. His solo stuff.
Yeah, but I don't remember what year it was, but he released that one, Bad Girl. Oh my god. That was not only a really good video and a really good single release for him, it was a great song. Like, that song was great. So, yes. Matt, keep up the good work.
Didn't they all do solo work at some point?
I think they all have done something of solo
I know
song.
Josh did and Matt did. I'm pretty sure Mike did too.
I know.
Did Ian do anything solo?
Mike and his wife do some, like, Christmas things, too.
Yeah. Did Ian do anything solo?
I don't know. I don't know. That's a question for another day. Somebody will answer. Who knows? But,
yeah, if there's any Trenchers that actually know if Ian does music, just comment it and be like, here you go, here's the link to Ian's music if he does do solo work.
Yep. We love to hear.
Because I know, like, as far as I know, all I really know is that, like, mostly it's Josh and Matt that that did their own solo work.
Yeah. Matt had, like, 2 EPs, and Josh's solo album was awesome. Like, he's got such a wide... Josh Ramsey's such a talented individual that he's got such a wide range of musical selection that he could do and work from and sing from. Like, he's done every genre that's out of there. You can even go, like, back to, like, a 50s and 60s style, or, like, a 20s style.
Yeah, like that swinger frickin'
or you
style.
can go, like, to modern day. He's done, like, I don't know, like, edgy stuff. He's done pop stuff. He's done rock stuff. He's done country. He's done so much. Like, he's just vastly talented. So,
can I just say...
bravo. Like, that's a great artist. That's a very talented artist. You should be proud of yourself. You are a very talented individual, and you have gone way far exceeding probably anybody's expectations in the music business, in my opinion.
Can I just say, Mr. Josh Ramsey, my god, dude, you have an incredible fucking voice. He is so good. Like, he has an incredible vocal range, which is insane to me. Some of these high notes that I've heard him hit in, like, either concert videos or, like, his actual songs that he's recorded, holy shit. Dude.
Bravo. You have a...
I'm jealous. That's all I gotta say is, damn.
We know that this is your career of choice, but you've done a fabulous job at choosing it. You're amazing. You are amazing. You're very talented, and you are an extremely hardworking, productive individual. So keep at it. We'll always keep listening. We'll always keep cheering you on.
I was like, that's the first thing that really amazed me about
his vocal range. He
Yeah.
had a really good teacher, so, you know, shout out to his mom, who is also no longer with us. But, you know, he had a really good teacher, and that shows his talent from his musical family history. But, like, even me, I had a lot of musical talent in my family history and stuff. Like, my papa having that really cute country band.
Yeah.
We played, like, the banjo and harmonica, and there was a guitarist and drummer and all that cute shit.
Banjo and harmonica are so old school and country. I love it.
I know, but the people that can still play them, bravo, kudos. It's so exciting. But, yes, so we wanted to just, give props, especially to a lot of those artists that we mentioned today. You guys do a phenomenal job at what you do, and keep doing it, because clearly you have some bit of a fan base, and we're trying to get some more of it out there for some of you, and everybody is definitely listening to a lot of shit we're saying, so please enjoy this music, enjoy this episode, and I've enjoyed talking to you about some of the things we've talked to you about. This has been fun.
Who did the one ham thing?
That was Matt.
That literally just popped in my head.
They took the One Love song
and turned it to one ham
for Thanksgiving.
Yeah. That just popped in my head out of nowhere.
You did the one ham. That's funny.
Oh man,
that's what I mean. That shows like your humorous, fun side. They're not only talented and entertaining. They can be funny and fun, and
I really enjoy their way of expressing themselves through music.
They all
you guys touch a lot of hearts. Every artist that we've mentioned, you guys find a way to really touch people's hearts and just make it So, like...
You pull on our heartstrings.
Yeah.
You make us feel things. You're like a little bit of an extra therapy. And we love you guys for it.
That's not touching the... What? That isn't touching the beam.
I know it's not.
What the fuck? I just noticed that.
Just oddly, embarrassingly notices stupid shit. Like,
ADHD or some shit. I don't know.
I don't know. That's never been fixed up there.
Damn.
Anyways, if there's an artist that we do listen to that we didn't quite mention, we might post a song of theirs down below as well. But
or even just put it in the playlist. Like,
yeah.
we'll throw a bunch of stuff in there, guys, for you to listen to.
A whole bunch of cool things. And like I said, we're always looking for some suggestions from that. But I feel like this has been one hell of an interesting chit-chatting episode. And it was good for us to keep it as a finale.
Oh, yeah. We held off. Like, this was, like, one of the first ones that we put on our list for topics that we want to do for our podcast.
Absolutely.
And we pushed it off to the very end on purpose.
Yes, because we love it so much. But we definitely
And we knew it would be a long one, too.
We had been with a lot of stuff going on in our own personal lives right now and everything, guys, that this is just, it was just time, and it was just something that we needed to do, and we needed to finish, and we wanted to have this conversation with you. We wanted to talk to you about music, and even, like you said, a lot of those classic rock things are always good.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like part of the reason, I've always also been a really big Queen fan. Like, I
love Queen.
They're just good. They've always had that natural classic rock vibe to them. But part of the reason that sometimes I think I gravitate to Mariana's Trench is because I feel like they sound sometimes like Queen. Like, they have, like, that really unique classic rock mixed with, like, a little bit of, like, a dance pop genre. It's phenomenal. Some artists remind you of other artists. Not that they sound the same, but they remind you of that. And that's kind of... I don't know, maybe that's why I've always gravitated to it. But
if Freddie Mercury was still alive, dude, oh my god. Oh my god. Freddie Mercury was the lead singer for Queen.
I know.
He was incredible. Absolutely incredible musician.
Yeah.
I am so sad I was not alive at that time. I believe I wasn't alive at the time that he died.
No, you were not.
When did he die?
I don't remember.
I think it was before. Even if it was after I was born, I was still, like, too young to actually know who the hell he was.
It was, like, late 80s, early 90s? I don't remember, but... Queen did go back on tour, but instead of...
Yeah, he died in 91, so I wasn't even born yet.
So instead of, Queen did go back on tour, but instead of having Freddie Mercury as their lead singer, they took Adam Lambert, which was, like, a really interesting and nice substitute.
Yeah.
It was good.
As much as, like, it was good, I still wish Freddie was still alive because, like, nobody beats the original. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, I get, like, bands change and all that, and, like, he did a phenomenal job. Like, there's no hate to him at all, like, Adam Lambert at all. It's just...
Yeah, he did a phenomenal job.
It's hard to find somebody who can sound just like Freddie and have Freddie's style and...
be as close to it as possible.
I mean, look at Motley Crue, like Mick Mars or whatever. He has that bluesy kind of tune to him, and then it doesn't sound the same anymore with, what's his name now? Because he couldn't keep doing it. That's why he said he's like, I can't tour anymore because the fact of his health issues.
Bluesy, I totally started to remember. I'm like, you guys need to listen to The Pretty Reckless if you haven't before.
Oh my god, they're so good.
They have this really, like, classic rock sound to them, and apparently they are going on tour with AC/DC, so it gives you, like, a whole general idea of similar sound, that they sound like maybe something like an AC/DC.
AC/DC is so killer.
Yeah, and of course, we love Paramore.
Oh, yeah. We got to see a Paramore concert together.
That is what my goal is, to definitely see a Paramore concert sometime in the next couple of years. Like, I have to.
That's just more so we got to find a tour date that's, like, nearby or something like that.
Yes.
Or, like, within, like, an actual good price range as well.
But yeah, that's my goal, is I really want to see a Paramore concert sometime this year.
That'd be so killer.
And even if it's possible to get to, like, a Pretty Reckless concert, which is awesome. That'd be cool, right? Especially now, if we end up getting anything now where you got, like, the Pretty Reckless on tour with the AC/DC, that would be, like, a banger.
Oh my god.
Classic rock
especially to see AC/DC live, holy shit.
banger classic
They're old
rock vibe.
school. Like, AC/DC is, like, old school.
Yeah,
Fuck, they're good.
I know. I love it. Anyway, I think this episode is coming to a wrap. Are we pretty much just about finished here?
Pretty much.
Are you gonna cry because it's like over?
No, I'm tired.
Oh. we've been doing a lot today. Let's just say
It's been a really long day. We've been up and about doing a bunch of crap outside in our personal lives. It's been a long day.
Yeah.
Hence why I had jammies on the whole time.
Yeah. But that's okay. And I actually put clothes on, but I always put clothes on.
Yeah, so we're gonna have our Instagram link down below. It was a good run.
Yeah.
It was a good run for the season. And we will still post on our Instagram, keep you guys updated. You guys can follow us on our personal accounts as well, which will also be linked.
We will probably post on our Instagram too, like when we will start this back up again, when our new episodes will air, what type of episodes we'll be doing.
Yeah, I'll even post we'll even post on our community tab here and let you guys know when our next season will be starting up again. So if you're people that don't have Instagram, you guys can see, keep updated here. We won't post as much on here. We might pop, a couple videos here and there, maybe.
Yeah,
throughout,
maybe some,
our summer.
shorts or something like that through the summer of us doing some cool
Yeah.
shit. But yeah, so this is it for us, guys.
Yeah,
Thank you so much for enjoying our time. Thank you so much for chilling with us all the time.
Yeah,
And
thank you for constantly supporting us.
Yes, thank you for constantly wanting to check in and listen to these conversations and chat with us and leave comments. And we're always here. We're always here. You can leave a comment. We'll listen. We'll respond as quick as we can. And we appreciate everything.
We love you guys. You guys have been incredible. Supporters. You
Yes.
supported us from the very beginning, especially those who have been there right from the very first episode. We love you guys. We appreciate you guys so much. And the best part is you guys can flex that you've known us from the beginning.
Yeah. So there you go.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, that concludes part 2 of our season finale.
And it was so good to have you here chatting with us.
We will see you next season.
We will see you next season, yes.
Mandi and Ezra are out. Bye.